morning, guys, and welcome to the guest bathroom reno. It started out as a very small project and then my brain got involved and it became a very large project. So this is me tackling our guest bathroom. I like how it turned out. I think you guys will like it too. Our guest bathroom has this tiny little wall that's kind of boring that my husband and I wanted to do something to, so we decided to wallpaper it. So what I have here is the trim and the baseboards, and then I have this hardboard. Beautiful hardboard. It's like 1/8 of an inch thick maybe. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang this on the wall before I wallpaper it. Extra step, not needed, totally get that, but I still have trauma from when I was like a teenager and we moved into my parents' house, and we all, like my family moved into a new house, and we had to take wallpaper off the walls, and it took weeks and months and sweat and tears, and I still have trauma from it. So I am not going to wallpaper straight onto drywall. They make plenty of primers and substances now that you put between the drywall and the wallpaper that make it easier, but I just can't do it. So I'm just gonna put the hardboard on there. I'm not gonna glue it on, nothing like that. I'm just going to staple it. I'm gonna nail it. I'm gonna brad nail it to the wall, and then I'm just gonna wallpaper over it. That way when we're done with the wallpaper, because I seem to change my mind every 3.5 minutes, when we're done with the wallpaper, we just have to take this off the wall. Done, good to go. I have both pieces of hardboard that I have to work with out here, and I'm doing 3 different projects with all of them. So I outlined the other 2 projects. I'm gonna cut those out so I can see what I have left to work with, and then piece it together in the bathroom. I feel like this is getting a lot messier than I intended. Working. And now it's finally time for the wallpaper. We went with a beadboard. It was extremely difficult to use. I would do it again. I really, really loved the outcome of it, but it was really hard to put on. All the air bubbles came out really easily and everything, but cutting the sides of it was, it would just shred. It was like, it wasn't cutting, it would just rip, and oh man, it was so difficult. I tried letting it dry a little bit longer because I figured it was just too wet, and it still would just shred the edges and everything. So I had a little bit of repair to do at the end, but all in all, I would absolutely use it again. It was totally worth it. It looked really, really good once it was all painted. Yeah, this is when everything changed. So I loved the beadboard. My husband loved the beadboard. Then I looked around at the rest of the bathroom and thought, no, this is really boring now. So what started out as a simple accent wall turned into an entire bathroom reno. Well, sort of. I didn't do the tub or shower area, but really everything else changed. So to be continued.